I brought us in here so I could just, just record. Alright, so I told you on Zinkas. And, let's see.
D&D tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn you down, Sam. Alright. So, well, we all know the iconic moment that I know Ginger told you on. And that's the, where, Vrackroth and Excellence got away with murder, basically.
I don't remember that.
Oh, well, Ginger told me that he told you.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I remember. I literally remember nothing from the last time we played.
Okay, well, I told you what happened to Zinkas. So that happens in Zinkas, and then the moment between Excellence and Vrackroth was at first Excellence was trying to find Karashi because he did basically confess his love to Karashi finally, because when she said friend, that was kind of oof moment for him, and he wanted her to know, like, no, it's not just friends. So Excellence got lucky with her, but when he woke up the next morning, he noticed that she was gone, and he was looking all over the city for her, while people were also looking for the coin, which I will say Vrackroth did find, because he convinced one of the guards, because Vrackroth was heading to help Leo find his son, because his son ran off after a miscommunication, where he figured out, and this is when you left, when he figured out that it was what are they called? What are they called now? I want to say Fey Elves, but the ones that are the Shadow Fae, that's it. The Shadow Fae Elves' camp, like a little ways outside of a old part of Dune City. So he took care of that and convinced the guard, like, hey, I helped you, so why don't you, tell me where this coin is. He rolled well on it, and he found it. And so they were fighting Karashi, where, not lately! Sorry. They were fighting, Vrackroth was helping Essed find Karashi, where he realized Karashi was with her, air quote, boss, but it's technically her owner, in a sense, because you know how some people are, because this was the second day of, like, when people came from other cities and towns to join the festival. So they found out where he was, along with her half-elven friend, also his worker, in, like, an illegal spot where they were, well, you know what was happening. It's basically an illegal whorehouse in the city of Dune City. And Vrackroth was going to be an asshole and was going to charge the guy, basically trying to break his wallet by charging extra money for 2 tieflings to be with him, making his amount from 200 for just a room with its 2 women to over, like, 1,500 gold pieces. So she showed them the room that they were at, and little did they know, they opened the room and they see Karashi basically strangling the guy, and Vrackroth just pushes Excellence inside the room and hurries and shuts and locks the door, and Karashi at this point is still, like, strangling the guy, and the half-elf is like, all scared and traumatized and everything in the corner. Like, very shaking and everything. Traumatized, like I said. And Excellence called out for Karashi. That's when she realized, hey, they're in here. And Rockrod basically did the final blow on him. I can't remember. I don't think he rolled a nat 20, but it was he hit his head pretty hard, where he's most definitely dead. And he's now extra dead because they were figuring out how to hide the body. So Excellence decided, I'm going to use Acid Splash to burn the body, basically, where it left a big giant hole on the bed where you could put your hand in on it and you could touch the floor. At this point, the two tieflings that Vrakoth ordered were coming by the door, and Vrakoth went out, and I rolled a nat 1. So they believed what he said, saying how, we don't know, we came in, we saw his clothes, and he mysteriously disappeared. And you want to know how they hid the hole? By just putting the blanket over the hole. So when I told your dad that on Instagram, he says, well, they could not probably get away with murder, even though they did, but they couldn't have because they didn't really hide the hole well enough. So yeah, murder happened and they basically got away with it. Because I pulled a U roll, Ed. I pulled a U roll and I rolled a nat 1. I rolled a nat 1. I pulled a U. I can't pull a U. So, as I'm gonna still wait for Juan to do whatever he wants to do with Excellence, because he said he'll be here around 8:30. I'm gonna go to you, Zinkas. Give me a sec. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, as I said, I'm going to use Zinkas, where when you're waiting for Aaron and Fallenoth, you wait an hour, and Sadra did ask you, like, it's been an hour, why aren't they back yet? And you did answer him saying that they had to sneak people in, so it might be a while. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, he listened to you, and he's still, like, at the castle door areas. And at this point, it's been, like, basically 4 hours. And he didn't trance, and they haven't came back yet. And that's when you hear Sadra and the help, that little scuffle that they had where I don't know if you saw. Hold on. Here it is. Where Sadra's pacing back and forth, and the high elf servant tells him, young Dark Lord, please calm yourself. Young Master Thromere and Little Lady Oakenbranch will turn up shortly. And Sadra basically tells him, I have a name, asshole. And the guy says, my such vulgar language. And Sadra is saying irritatedly, you think I give a shit? And then this is when you walk up and hear the help saying, seems like Prince Zinkas never taught you manners. And that's what you hear.
Alright, both of you stop immediately before this escalates any further.
The help turns to you and says, I apologize, Prince Zinkas, and he gives you a bow. But I do believe the young one over here is, I guess, worried.
He has a good point, and he calls over 2 guards.
The 2 guards come by. What do you want, sir?
Send more of your best that can get into the city. Find my son and daughter as fast as possible. Get them back here. Now.
They nod. Oh, jeez, excuse me. They nod, but before they go out of the double castle doors, the door open, and you see the 2 guards, and you do see Aaron and Fallout's coming through.
He pats the guard on the shoulder. Good job, you found them.
They give a slight bow, like, thank you, sir. And
Oh boy, do I even have any money? I don't think I have any more money.
oh no, well, you gave, how much did you gave Fallout 10 gold, and you told Aaron don't spend it on the festival games because they're rigged.
They are rigged.
Yeah, so you don't know if, like,
Festival games are rigged. You don't play festival games.
I know,
or circus games at
I know,
all.
I know, but that's where your mind's going. It's like, maybe that's why they took long. Did Aaron not listen?
I'll give each of the guards a gold.
They take it and they give you a bow. And Aaron goes, Papa! And she gives you a hug.
You'll hug her. Yeah.
And you do see the guards, like, out of the way that were with Fallout and Aaron. They are speaking Sylvan to each other. They're a little ways from you. So if you want to hear what they're saying, I'm going to need a perception check.
God damn it.
What is this? What's this torch thing? 13? They're not too far away, so with that, you are able to hear what they're saying. You hear them saying in Sylvan, "We need to relay this to Farron at once." And you see the other one saying, "Agreed." And you see them going to attempt, and I'm saying attempt because I feel like you're going to stop them, to walk past you to head over to Farron's throne room.
Tell Farron what?
They stop, and they look at each other. "We don't know if we're allowed to relay this to you, sire."
Why not?
Well, another one taps on the other guard's shoulder. "He has a right." "Fine." And the other guard looks at you. "If you want to get the information, then you come with us then."
Fine.
And Aaron looks at you. "But, Papa."
You can come with if you want. I don't know what this is about.
Sadre, they nod. They'll all 3 go with you. And as you're walking, Sadre looks at them both and saying, "Where the fuck did you 2 go?" And Fauna goes, "Sadre, please." And Sadre's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was only worried for you guys for 4 hours." And then Aaron pipes up, "But weren't you drunk?" He just gives Aaron a glare. But Sadre does sigh and goes, "I'm just glad you 2 are okay. I was worried." And getting slightly irritated. And you do see, like, an irritation face because they're behind you. And you do see, like, on your corner eye, you do see him getting, like, very frustrated. Like, very angry, frustrated. Which, you know, he needs to keep in check.
I thought we got rid of that.
No, it's still there.
No, I thought we got rid of that.
No, because Urkan asks if he can do a remove curse on him or if he just wants to see if it'll go by itself, and Sadre chose for it to go by itself.
Sadra, if you want that to go by itself, you need to keep calm.
I know what I'm doing, Dad. Don't
I
worry.
understand that, but still, just stay relaxed.
I am relaxed, can't you tell? And
You
Falna
look
goes,
very irritated to me.
Falna does pipe up, yes, I agree with Father, you do. Sarah's like, can you not agree with me on like one thing, Falna? Sadri just shrugs. Or I mean, Falna just shrugs on that. I will once you find me something for me to agree upon on you on. Once I have that, then I'll agree with you. But on something like this, no. As you walk, the guard says, alright, now I know you're basically the prince's adopted children, but we can't have any of this bickering in the throne room, so it's either you cease and be quiet while you're in there, or you go on your way. And that's basically, like I said, the guard saying that to your kids.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Right. Falnoff just says, yes, sir, we'll keep quiet. And Aaron gives a nod, and Falnoff just says, I saw it right, brother? Yes, I'll be good. And the guards give a nod, and then they knock on the throne room, and you do hear Farron saying, come right in. You go in. You go in, and then Farron goes, so what is it that I need to be informed on? I got a letter from Empress Trefra saying that once my guards come back, then I would know. So what's going on?
What is this?
Oh, I thought you would know, Princess Cass.
No, they didn't tell me.
We wanted to tell him, if he wanted to know, we wanted to tell you to Farron, along with. Farron goes, alright, what is it? And the guards say, unfortunately, sir, there was a patron who was wandering out in the outskirts of Dune City who was trying to find a boy, helping one of the locals in Dune City find their son, apparently. And upon there was a camp of the Shadowfae, the ones that we've been having trouble with. And Farron gets wide-eyed. I'm sorry, what? That's why we didn't want to tell you, and they look over you at Zinkas, because we have a feeling that they are after you. We didn't know.
Everyone's after me.
Yes, but they are very dangerous, and for them being outside of Dune City, and Farron pipes up, and for them to know where we're at in Amal Nalor, because they figured it out, the bastards, we don't know what would happen. He kind of rubs his temples. What to do? Was it at least taken care of? They nod and say, yes, sir. Apparently by a blue dragonborn.
Oh, good.
By the name
You
of
took care of it.
by the name of Rakroth, I presume his name was, along with a red tiefling wizard and a half-elven cleric.
Oh, they were all there. Great.
And then Aaron pops up. Yeah, but you weren't Papa.
I wasn't. I was waiting for you all to return.
That, and the guard said, that is why we kind of had a bit of a delay. The first one was because these two were having trouble finding, and then Fauna goes, the guard just takes a bow. Having trouble walking around the festival, and we did have to stop this one. Looks down at Aaron, who did try to go to the games area.
No. Thank you for stopping her.
I couldn't help it. They had such nice things.
Yep, but they're all scams.
But Papa.
Trust me on this one, Aaron. They're not worth it. It's just a waste of money.
Hold on.
Holding on to nothing.
You hold on to that nothing.
How can you hold on to nothing? You can't hold on to nothing.
You can hold on to air.
Technically, you can't.
Aaron goes, but Papa, it could have been something I could have done. It was like something that I could do with my monk training. She gets puppy dog eye looked.
Still, those games are tricks and scams for a reason.
Are you a trick and scam, Papa?
That makes no sense.
She just gets a sad look. Looks down like she's disappointed in herself, like she's in trouble.
Anyways, at least it was resolved.
Yes, well, we don't know why they're here, but we advise, and they look at Farron, sir, if you went to the Empress and say take a look at their camp, see if anyone missed anything. And Farron goes, agreed. I don't think this needs to be under her control. I will have a talk with her, saying this is officially Imanalor business until further notice.
I suggest, just in case, if the other two enclaves don't already know, they're notified and have their guard increased. Because they may not know where I'm at, but they probably have a good guess.
We just don't want them.
Just smiles.
Well, we don't want them to figure out. Well, they already figured out where we're at, so we just need to make sure that they aren't coming here. And I'm afraid if there's one here, actually, secretly that we don't know about, they like to hide in shadows.
Increase the guard in all three instead of just one. It'll make it hard for them to decide if it was here that I'm staying, if they are after me, or if I'm staying in one of the other two. Increase the guard in all three all at the same time.
He fans out, send word to Rorus about this. Laura, he fans it off. She can deal with it. I highly doubt they would go there. And then Sardray pops out. How the hell do you know? They're not.
Sardray.
No, Dad. Of course, the reason why he doesn't want it is because they're all dark elves, isn't it? They're all drow. And Farron keeps quiet and says, "I'm sorry, but aren't you a drow who's now standing in my throne room?" And then Sauter's like, "Because I'm with Dad, who is a prince of you son of a bitch." And Falnut goes, Sardray.
And he just kneels down in front of him.
What?
Keep your emotions in check. He pokes his side. That's what gets this thing going.
Fine. He turns his head, and as he does that, can you make a perception for me?
God damn it. No perception.
You'll find out.
There you go. Perception.
Okay. So, anyway, that happened. Yeah. Anyway. And Farron goes and says in Sylvan, "You sure know how to pick 'em, sir." Sorry.
He's a special case. He returns in Sylvan.
He gives a nod and says, "Well, keep that special case of Lolth checked." And gives a serious tone in the Sylvan.
He looks back at him with kind of a dead eye. You watch your mouth.
Fauna just looks at you. Father. Anyways, now Farron goes, was there anything that was found, at least in the guard said, yes, apparently according to the Empress, who was it that found it? I think it was, yeah, I can't remember. It was either Excellence or Urkan. I can't remember. I'm just gonna say Rakos.
Well, I was asleep.
I know you were asleep. They go, yes, the Dragonborn also found them having notes talking about apparently the college. Like, they had a map of it and everything. And he goes, college? You mean the one in Arctopia? The Mages College? And they give a nod. And Fauna does give wide-eyed because you know who's there that he cares for there. And he goes, well, what do they want over there? What are they going to do to it? What are they going to do to the people there?
Whatever they want, whatever they're planning.
But, Father,
I know.
Well, did you find anything else? Did the notes say anything? And Farron goes, hold on, young Master Thromare. Let the guard speak. Was there? No, sir. Apparently it was written in the language that they speak. That umbral language. We don't know anyone who could translate it.
Someone with comprehend languages.
And Farron goes, right, we need to find someone like that. Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm gonna...
Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look at cleric spells because Urkan might be able to, and he might know that. That might be a stretch. That might be a stretch for him.
And they do have the notes.
Well, they cannot. Okay.
But to say they had the notes, it's at their side. But then again, you don't know Zinkas if Urkan can or not.
So yeah, that's why I said that would be a big stretch, but no, okay, you cannot.
But like I said, you know that, but Zinkas doesn't.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I didn't say anything.
All right.
Anyway. Other than he can't.
Anyway, well, I'm saying though, if you did Zinkas, it's like, oh, I'll go to Urkan.
No. No, he would know that Excellence would be able to learn the spell, but I don't know if he has it.
Well, we gotta wait for Juan to come. He said he'll be here at 8:50.
That's what she said.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
Juan to come.
Wow, that's...
You're the one that said it, not me.
All right. Anyways. They do have the notes, and Farron does take it from them. You are dismissed at the guards, and he says, as of you, Zinkas, because I'm going to get Zinkas to entrance, did he?
Well, it hasn't been an entire 24-hour cycle, has it?
Well, like I said, it took 4 hours for Fallen and Aaron to get back. And
yeah.
It was getting kind of late.
No, he hasn't yet.
And he goes, you should probably get your entrance while you can, Prince Zinkas.
I don't feel like it's that time yet.
Unless there's something you need of me.
At the moment, no.
Alright, well, I'll be heading to my bedchambers, trying to see if I can contact anyone. Maybe I can secretly give word to Professor Mortar over there. I'm allies with secretly. Maybe he'll find something out of this. And to warn him, of course.
Right. Come on, kids.
Oh, Aaron. Sadre already walks out from you already see him like almost to the doors.
He is just walking out.
Alright. So I need another perception because Sadre's in front of me.
God damn it, woman.
What?
So many perception checks.
Yeah.
There you
Wow.
go.
That was supposed to be a 19. That's what happened.
There you go.
Alright. Anyways. Actually, what's your passive perception?
13.
13. Okay, never mind. So anyway, you do see Sadra heading to a room, and then Aaron and Falna kind of run up to him. And Aaron goes, Sadra, wait, are you going trance now? He goes, no, I'm just gonna sit in my room. Why? She kind of like fidgets her fingers. I just want to make sure you're okay. She just looks up at him. Yeah, I'm fine, but I was worried about you two. I mean, granted, yeah, you're strong with what you learned from Uncle Vrack, and Bro is strong as well, learning what he can from Dad. But I was worried about you two. It's been hours and you didn't tell me you were going anywhere. You didn't even take me. I'm sorry. You were drunk. He kind of pinches the bridge of his nose. I feel like you're not going to let that down, are you?
I sure won't.
Aaron goes, no. He pats her head. You had a long day. Just go in trance, Aaron. Okay. And then you just see Sadra open the door, and it's like a medium slam at the door. That's when Aaron walks away, and it does give her a little jolt. You do hear a lock being made, and she does look up at you. Papa?
Yes.
Is he okay?
He should be. He just needs to cool down a little.
If Falna goes, well, Father, I guess we could tell you what we got him. We actually didn't need this, and he holds up the 10 gold.
Oh, okay.
So,
Take it back.
well,
Also, not near his room.
right. I'm gonna guess they go to your room.
Sure.
That's what she said. Anyway.
No, stop it. That's child pornography.
I know, I'm kidding. Anyways. They go. Fauna goes, well, the reason we didn't need the gold, Father, is because after all the walking around those shops and keeping her at bay from all the games that have, as she says, cute things. And Air goes, hey! Leave me alone. She kind of gives like a little pouty look.
You mean you?
Hey! No!
Yes.
Shut up. Anyways. Vaughn goes, anyway, we actually saw that one drow woman that he went against at the festival's archery contest. The one called Millie from the Ocean's Pride. Well, we saw her and we talked to her, asking if she remembered brother, and she says she did, because as she said, how could she forget a drow who would help her out when she fell and not take the advantage of getting a better shot on the target. And we told her that he would like to try and talk and join, which I know you said, Father, that we don't know if he will or not. I don't know if you talked to him or not. But yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was the last session, because it was either Fallen Out or Aaron that asked you if he's gonna. It was Fallen Out if he was still going to try to get into the Ocean's Pride Thieves Guild.
I don't remember that.
Of course you don't, because you don't take notes.
I don't need to. My brain remembers almost everything, except for apparently last session. I must have been too tired.
Alright. Anyway, but I don't know. I felt like it was the right thing to do. And she says, well, we're in luck, because apparently she is the first mate on the ship. So we can find her. And I'm going to go to the map. And he does pull out the map that you have. We're going to go here. Boop. She says that we can meet at a place by the ocean area, as she calls it, of Dune City, which is this building right here. He points to an overhead city. Apparently, it's a tavern called Ocean's Tavern. Apparently, that's where majority of her and Yosha's Pride will be there, and she would take Sadre to see the captain named Captain Bellum. So that's our present that we got. She said that she would give him a chance to see what he can do.
Did she say how long they'd be in town?
They'll be in town, I believe. Hold on. They'll be in town for the next 2 days of the festival, and then they'll sell off. So she's here. They're here tomorrow, and then the next day, and then they sail off.
So I guess tomorrow we'll get this done.
He nods. And as you're talking, Zinkas, because you're not too far away from Sadre's room, you hear the crashing of like stuff. You just hear like stuff being thrown. And Aaron goes, "What was
Walk
that?"
over to the door.
The Fallout and Aaron stay back.
Just knock on his door. Sadrai, you all right?
As you're at the door asking that, hold on. Sorry, give me a sec.
One Mississippi.
Really?
What? You said 1 second.
One.
Shut up, Sam.
Ah.
That was too fast for 1 second, Sam.
1,000.
No, that was 2 seconds. God, you gotta get your seconds right, Sam. Fuck.
Alright, as you're at the door, you hear all this. You just hear like a bunch of slamming and everything.
Sadrai.
All of a sudden, you hear it all stop.
You alright?
And you're hearing him speak in a language which... Can you roll me an intelligence check?
I can.
Can you please?
I want to.
Please? Oh no, you had to click a button.
No,
Oh,
I type it.
wow.
Get it right.
Wow, look at you. Do you recognize the language? It is Undercommon, the language of Drow, basically, that he keeps saying.
Sadrai.
It's quiet for like a minute. And then you do hear on the other side door. Yes.
Are you alright?
Yep.
You sure? I heard some crashing.
Well, the oil lamp fell off the table. No big deal.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. And you do hear under his breath the language again. And that same, long sentence that you can't make out what he's saying.
In the morning, we're going to be going somewhere and you'll like it. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have a nice night.
You,
And
you too,
stay
Dad.
safe.
I will, Dad.
He just walks back.
And they just look at you. And Fauna goes, Father, I feel like it's getting worse.
He chose this path. There's nothing I can do about it. He's an adult. It's his choice.
Well, we're not yet, but...
You get the point. He chose this path. It's an adult-like choice that he had to make, and he chose it.
The thing is, I don't like what he was saying. I read up a little bit on, the drow stuff and reading up some words on their language. And the only words that I could make out were elves, death, and allies.
Anyways, in the morning, we're going. All four of us. Take a couple guards too, just in case. Might rescind that. Might see if we can get the group all together. Just in case.
He nods. Whatever you want, Father.
Maybe this will help.
I hope so. And Aaron's just silent.
You alright?
Hmm? She looks up at you.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I'm just the only one that knows what he's going through.
True. Different situation, but similar enough.
She just looks at her hands. It was horrible. It was dark.
Pats her head. Both of you, go get some sleep.
They nod and they head into their rooms.
He's gonna go find a servant.
Alright. You see a female servant over by the kitchen area. You see that she is scrubbing the tables.
Excuse me.
Yes. And as you do recognize this basically maiden type servant, it's the one lady that you saw at the jewelry store who also had the incident outside of the city.
Wait a minute. You're the one that we bought the jewelry from.
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Anyways, as soon as possible, I need someone who can cast the sending spell, please.
Of course. Would you like me to find someone?
Yes, please. As soon as possible, if that is doable.
Of course.
Thank you.
She goes away for a little bit, and then a few minutes later, she does come back, which her name is Lormia. She comes back with another female high elf who you don't recognize. This is a different one. She has actually like sun golden like hair, kind of like a blondish gold hair, and she has blue eyes. She's very tall, very slender, and she goes to you, is like, I was told I need to send out a setting.
Yes, to Urkan.
Hurricane, huh? I'm going to need a description in order for me to send the sending to this Urkan. Could you please describe him for me, please?
I forget about that part. And he just starts, like, bullet point for bullet point, just describing him, like, every fucking detail.
Half elf, blonde hair, ginger hair, blue, ocean blue eyes.
Everything.
All right. What would you like me to tell him?
Tell him in the morning we're getting the whole group together, going towards the ocean part of the city. We'll meet up at, shit, what was the inn's name?
Ocean Tavern. It's kind of easy.
We're going to the Ocean Tavern, the ocean part of the city. We're to meet them there. Need be condense. I know it's only 25 words.
She nods and she stops for a minute, closes her eyes. A minute goes by. She opens her eyes and says, he got it, although he might have been busy, because it sounded like his mind was, we'll just say, busy.
No, I know what he's doing.
It would have been funny. Zinkas teleports over there, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
You can't teleport.
I thought you could, because I thought
No.
you had him teleport before.
No. I
Oh.
have blink, which is different.
That's why I'm getting confused. He just blinks in there, and they're like, "Get the fuck out!"
I'd have to know where they're staying in order to do that.
You do
And I
know.
have to walk out to that place, then blink inside the building, then blink up a floor.
I mean, that's why you take the stairs.
No.
I will say he was reluctant. And then she just stops for a minute. And then she gives a nod. I just got a sending from him back saying that he'll help on this, but he'd rather be with his wife.
I understand that, but this is a rather pressing matter.
All right. Well, he will be reluctant to be there. Hopefully. And she just kind of like tilts her head and looks at you. Like, it's like she's piercing into your soul.
What soul?
What?
What?
You know what I meant.
I know. But seriously, what soul? He only has one because of magic.
I know, but it's like she's piercing inside.
He doesn't care.
Do I know you?
It's hard to mistake a mug like this. If you did.
She takes a minute to look at you. I know you now. Very hard to mistake my brother-in-law.
Do I know you? Because I sure as hell don't remember you.
I have a sister named Brianita.
That explains why I don't know you.
Yes. Now I have one question. What'd you do to her?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, really? Then why am I hearing rumors that she's doing horrible, awful things? And hearing other stories of her betrayal to her own home?
He just shrugs. I don't know. I've been gone for, how many fucking years?
You said you've been on the plane for 100 years, I believe you said?
I don't know. I've been gone for 100 years. I
Well,
don't know
that's
what happened.
Well, that's probably why. You probably broke her mind and she snapped and probably thought there'd be a better, air quotes, ruling over there than you.
My family was doing just fine without me.
You left my sister possibly heartbroken.
I told her I was going to be gone for a long time.
But 100 years?
Yeah, that's a long time. Well, for humans and stuff. Not really for us.
Well, you better find her and you better make this right. Because
I mean, I have a lot of things to make right.
because I don't like what she's doing. That's why I haven't been in contact with her. Then again, I knew it was a bad idea for her to be with a high elf.
He just shrugs.
That's why. The pompous ass attitude that you give off.
The only reason I give off a pompous attitude.
What was that, Sam? What'd you say, Sam?
I said that's all for the stream. Good night.
Night, Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to bed yet, so.
Oh, anyway, go ahead. That's
The only reason I'm pompous is because I know I'm good.
she just gives a look on that. What have you done that is? And she puts up her fingers on air quotes. Good.
I change the fate of my daughter. I save people.
And when you say daughter, she's like, excuse me? What, did you find
Yeah.
someone else and have a daughter with them?
No, I adopted children. There you go. There's another good thing. I adopted children.
Probably for your own benefit, I'm sure. She gives a rolling eye look.
No, for their benefit.
She's gonna insight you on that.
What's for their benefit?
Well, I rolled a 2, so. So, did you tell Brianina that you adopted children? Or is this going to be a fun little surprise for her?
I haven't seen her in 100 years. How can I contact her?
Well, maybe you should contact her. You had me contact this Urkin fellow. And now I had no more sendings left.
Whose fault is that?
Yours.
Thank you. He just smiles at her.
Haven't hassled with brother-in-law, I swear.
Oh, come on. I'm not that bad once you get to know me.
Uh-huh. The Feywalkers have been dwindling. I heard that there was another heiress who, even though was at the Emerald Eye, the lowest part of the houses, is still alive. And apparently she can bring back them. She can head home and bring them back. I didn't get her name, but apparently she's here in the castle now. And you know who she's talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Well, I guess it's good to meet you. I think.
Trust me, I'm not that bad of a person once you get to know me. I may seem. Well, I am arrogant and I'm a pompous asshole, but I'm not that bad of a person when you get to know me.
She looks at you up and down. That's fine. I just don't know what's going on with Brianita.
I don't know either. I've been gone for 100 years. He just does this manic smile.
Well, would you like to know exactly what she's doing? You do realize...
I've been told.
Well, were you also told that apparently she's arranged to marry the son of the ruler, now ruler?
Yeah, I know.
Of the Magic Council?
I know. I've been told.
And what are you going to do on that?
Well, I can't very well get to the Feywild as I currently am.
Well, you better hurry up because their wedding is very soon. So if you want...
I didn't even like my own wedding.
No, but apparently this one is going all out on it.
Oh, great. An even worse wedding.
She just looks... She enjoyed her wedding.
I'm sure she did. I enjoyed it as well. It was just too much. My parents decided to go all out in their terms too.
Well, I oughta get going now.
Okay, bye.
She gives a nod. It's good to see you, Prince Zinkas. Hopefully you can roll again, and hopefully you do better than what your parents treated my sister. And
And just gives a weird look. No.
she just turns and walks. It's not letting him join. What? Where's Juan? Why is... For some reason, it's not letting him join Discord voice chat on here, which is odd. Hold on.
Cool, short night.
Hold on.
Holding on to nothing.
I told him to go to the cave, and I'll try to pull him in. That's
what she said.
I'm about to say... Oh, okay. Hold on. Move to... Hi, Juan. Juan, what happened? Were you click on it and it wouldn't allow you?
Yeah, it just didn't do anything.
Huh. That's weird. Okay, so...
You broke it.
So, Juan, you didn't miss much. The reason why it's only you and Zinkas is because Ginger just now went to sleep around 6 o'clock and he was working all night, which I understand.
Oh, yeah.
So, he went to bed, so... you know what happened. And I will say, Etz, if you're tired, you could go to bed. And Juan, I'll just focus on Excellence right now.
Okay, good.
Night, Etz.
Good night, X.
Hi, Excellence. You know, this is
Hello.
fine, because it gives me a chance to roleplay with you, Juan.
Ooh.
Yeah. And, by the way, happy birthday. This is your D&D birthday gift.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see here. So, obviously, what the last time that happened with you, Excellence, is you went back to the room with Karashi. So, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw. Okay, well.
Hold on.
About to say, what's the plus one?
I'm gonna be actually suffocating.
Do you not have a plus one?
Hold on. It is Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
+4.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you didn't really dominate. You basically got dominate, and you know that Karashi's the power top.
Oh.
And so you weren't able to tame her, we'll call air quote brute strength.
I need to.
So you kind of have a headache, but you're not unconscious at least.
Oh.
And
I've survived the beast.
She
This
did.
time.
Do you say that out loud?
No, I am not gonna say that out loud.
I was about to say what? About to say, do you have a death wish?
No.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna put on medieval town music. Cause why not? Here we go.
X get replaced by 1.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I let Ed.
Upgrade or downgrade, I will never know.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, you know what? Never mind. So basically, Sam, I let Etz go to sleep, and then I'm just working on Juan's character as a D&D birthday. So it is the middle of the night. Excellence, and Karashi is laying on. Oh yeah, Sam, you didn't hear, but I made Juan make a Constitution save, on his character because of his half-orc lay friend to see if he was able to control her air quote brute strength. He was not.
I didn't die, so
You
it
weren't
was a tie.
unconscious. You weren't unconscious, but you do have like a headache having your head hit the headboard. So there's that. um, but she is laying on like your chest, and you're still awake, and she goes, another man to say that didn't control me. You need more training on that.
No, I'll get around to it.
Oh,
Wait,
that's...
how the heck am I supposed to train for that? What? I guess I gotta find someone.
Oh, wait.
No, no.
About to say, do you say that?
No.
About to say.
Oh wait, what would be a great
Take your time, one, because it's just you and I right now.
what's it called?
And a Sam.
Maybe you can train me?
She gets a look. And she, like, does the thing with the fingers on the chest. Maybe. And, as you're laying there, Excellence, you hear a faint little, psst, like a little slip sounding of paper underneath your door. That went underneath your door.
I will
Do you get off on the bed? Because you're right now laying on the bed with Karashi.
Yeah, it would be rude too, but at the same time, I don't know what the heck that was.
Well, she's even giving you a look of concern and confusion.
I will grab my staff.
That sounds wrong.
That's why I hesitated, but you know, whatever. I'll grab it and I will I will quietly go towards where the area where I heard that noise.
As you do that, you do see an envelope on the ground, and Karashi goes, you know, if you're getting ready to fight, maybe you should put on your clothes. And you do look at yourself and you're butt-ass naked.
Good points.
There is like a...
armored.
About to say, there is a bathrobe if you just want to, you know, hurry up and tie.
Well, I guess... Yeah.
Alright.
And I will read the notes.
Alright. It is written in Infernal. And...
Infernal?
Mm-hmm.
I know that language.
You do. You're a tiefling.
Tiefy.
It is in Infernal. And it just says on, like, one line saying, dark magic will prevail over light.
Oh, wait.
Do you like open the door or anything?
Whatever that was is probably gone by now, so I don't even know if that's worth it.
Well, Karashi does give a look, be like,
What?
Well.
Wait.
Okay. Go ahead.
I will use detect magic.
Alright. That just detects magic around you, right?
Yes, to see if there's anyone around me that has some sort of magical powers.
Well, you sense yourself, your staff, your rod, and if there's any magical items or enchanted items that you have on your person, that's all you sense.
Man. Well, there goes that. I will open the door slowly then.
Alright. Since you're doing it slowly, make a stealth. Alright. You're able to...
Yeah, 1.
Alright, so 18. You're able to crack the door open a little bit and take a peek. And you don't see anyone outside the door. So I say that you decide to open the door. You look left and right and left again. And you don't see anyone there.
Right, and you would be a waste of time. Still. I'll just crunch the paper up and I'll just throw it in the trash.
She goes, well, that's for throwing away mail.
It's nothing. Just a useless paper.
She's gonna insight you on that.
Okay.
So, you need to roll for, you know, yeah.
My voice cracks as I see that, as I say that.
You wanna know something sad, one?
What?
You rolled a 1. I rolled a 3.
God, we're both just dazed.
Yeah, she kind of doesn't believe you, but she's like, kind of in like a sex coma that she can't really comprehend. She goes, well, if you are for sure certain.
It's just some. I don't even know what. It's just a note that just basically says nothing.
She gives like a raised eyebrow on that.
It basically says something like dark will win and light will perish.
No,
That's all.
do
So,
you
like I.
do you say that intentionally wrong as excellence or?
I mean, I'm just paraphrasing it.
Oh, it says dark magic will prevail over the light.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'll just say like some sort of like dark magic will prevail over any light magic.
She kind of stops on that and thinks, well, excellence, if you remember the story that I told you about myself.
Oh, that's right. She said something about like, wasn't it like parents or something? I don't remember.
She gives a look like, excuse me, you do not remember? Do you not
Oh
listen
no,
when
that
I
was
talk?
I was saying.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I was saying it to you.
Okay. Well, it's like I'm saying to you. I'm saying to you.
No, because like she did say
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
About
Okay.
parents.
No. She. To refresh your memory, this happened last session, where she did tell you, that she used to be an adventurer traveler like you and your
Oh
friends,
right, yeah.
and it was another half orc person in her tribe, and a human, and a wood elf with her, and some mysterious tiefling cast like some very dark evil magic, and she was able to survive, but everyone else in her party not so much. And because one of
Okay.
them was human that died, even though it was clearly noticeable that it was magic markings that killed the human, she was still arrested and pursued as the one in
Oh
charge
right,
as
yeah.
murder. And that's why she was basically a slave to that one that you got away with murder with.
Yeah.
Which I'm just going to forewarn you. Maybe not as much because remember, you guys only covered the hole with the blanket. You do realize
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
realize any moment anyone can go into the door and then they'll have records of who went in.
that's right. Oh
But that is
God.
a metagaming thing. You can't do anything now.
No, I can't. No.
If it comes up,
Then it
maybe.
comes up.
Maybe. Not doing a DM smile at all. All I have to say is you could thank Ed's dad for giving me that kind of information. You really think I'm gonna get you guys away with murder?
There has to be some kind of consequences.
Yeah. And you do hear it is a few hours later, and someone is talking outside your door. A couple people, and because you guys are in Dune City in the tavern area, or whatever, and you hear the two people. They sound like they're in panic, saying like, "What are we gonna do about the Shadowfae are here? The Shadowfae were here. We're gonna. Are they gonna report us to the Magic Council? Are they gonna report us to the Royal Council? Are we gonna lose our home?" They're like panicking, asking each other questions.
And where am I when this
That's
conversation is doing?
like I said, you're starting to get dressed. Karashi fell asleep,
Oh,
but
okay, I see.
you're starting to get dressed, and this is outside your door.
Okay. Shadow fade.
Yeah,
You
that
got
was
notice from someone.
the camp that you, Vakroth, and Urkamp pursued at because of Leo helping.
Yeah. I'm just gonna continue listening to them.
That's all they do. They like panic. It's like if you hear someone outside a door walking by, basically, and they're just like talking out loud.
Okay.
But you do get a knock at your door.
Okay. Slowly open the door. Who is it?
And it's the male innkeeper saying, "Excuse me, sir. Are you is this Excellence room?"
Yes.
Like I said, it's the innkeeper if you're about to ask. And he goes, "Ah, okay. I have a Mr. Leonark out there in the lobby, who would wish to speak with you."
Oh, sure. I will get fully dressed and I'm gonna go.
Alright, Krashi's still asleep.
No, I should at least say
Hey, Wolfie,
do something.
I'm watching you make those jokes, those ice jokes in my stream. I just want to shoot you again.
You'll have to find out one on that.
Okay.
Anyway, what were you gonna say, Juan?
I need to write something because I don't want her just to think I'm just gonna disappear. I'll just write down a little note for her saying that I'll be right back or something.
Okay. You do that. You
put on the side of the bed and I'm gonna skedaddle.
Jeez, no flower to leave with her? I'm kidding, you
Mm,
don't have...
Probably not, no.
About
Wait,
to
hold
say.
on. Hold on, can I give her something cute?
I mean, you could try. Do you have anything cute in your inventory, Juan?
An acid potion.
Here, honey, here's an acid potion.
Whoa, don't call him honey.
I'm saying that Edson saying that to Karashi, Sam.
I know. Kind of weird still.
You know what? Hey, Juan.
What's up?
You ever heard of the game Orc Massage?
No.
Why don't you look up Orc Massage on Steam, Juan?
I'm kind of scared.
And watch the video. And watch the video of it. Just real quick.
It's gonna be like some like incredible moaning in my ear, and I'm gonna be very upset.
No. It's fine. At least I don't think.
Foot massage. Okay. What's the video? Oh. This is totally a Sam game.
Oh, wow. Did you hear that, Sam? He said that orc.
Ugly orc.
I told him about Orc Massage and he said it's such a Sam game.
This has to be some kind of goblin. There's no way this is.
No.
Oh god, that smile.
Oh, that's. And if you read the description of the game one, it's an orc that's trying to make a living of his massage parlor, but the monster girls are trying to pursue him, and it says, will he attract their lustfulness or continue on with his work, basically.
Oh my god, I need to see the rest of this.
I'm sorry, Juan. Happy birthday! Oh, there you go, Sam. Give that to Juan as his birthday gift.
Oh, okay.
Young kid.
I haven't given him a link to make him get it for free.
Oh, you used the free link, didn't you, Sam?
I have a free site.
Oh. Alright, anyways. So you go down to the lobby area where you do see the familiar copper orange dragonborn, basically. Dracon blood dragonborn. When on top of like his neck head is the boy that you helped.
Mm.
And then the innkeeper goes, Leonark, this is Excellence. And he goes, huh? What? Oh, hello. There you are.
Hello.
I was hoping to find you. So, I was told, because your friend Fraukrotz, and I like to think of him as a good friend of mine, won the coin and a favor from the Empress. And apparently, the favor from the Empress is basically to make a home, just a keep home around here. And he asked me to build it, and I was just wondering, since you helped with my son, I'm going around to everyone who helped my son. You were the first one, because I want Frackrot to enjoy his family. what is it that you would like in there that I can build along with my other contractors?
You want me to come up with some kind of building as a
Basically,
reward?
yeah, basically what you want in the building, because he's asking the ones who saved his son first, because what happened was, if you remember, Vakroth won the coin and also the favor from Empress Trefra.
Yeah.
And because Excellence wasn't there on it, but the one that he asked for is basically a home area where his family can also come by over here to visit. But they're also going to make it a place where you and the rest of the party members can actually have a home that you could place
Oh,
that you call
okay.
home. So he's asking you first of what you would like to see in it that he could build.
I could
Think
come up with
think of
a
it
great place for that.
think of it
Something similar to home.
think of it Juan, if you watch Critical Role with Vox Machina got their skull keep and they were able to say what they wanted in it and everything.
Yeah.
Their little
Well, I
keep.
guess something similar to the tower that I had back at home would be nice. With
Oh.
plenty of room to experiment with alchemy and plenty of books to read in terms of magic.
So would you like a separate tower on like a main building? And what I mean by that, what he says, it's on that is like, or Juan, sorry. What he means on that one is like if you play Skyrim, if you build those houses and you have that big tower like thing.
Yes, yes. I was actually getting that idea from like the was it the Circle of Magi? It was like you remember the
That's
room from
Dragon Age.
I know.
Circle.
It's a mix of like the Circle of Magi's place and like a mix of
Oh.
they'll call it Winterhold. Like there's like this like alchemy place where like there's
Yeah.
like this giant tree in the middle and a bunch of other stuff around that I can
Yes.
experiment with. Yes.
Okay.
That's one of the rooms. And then another room could be like maybe right next to it there are like a doorway. It's like this like giant library of books and stuff.
So hold on. So tower with alchemy, enchantment, basically.
Yeah, enchantments and stuff, and a bunch of magical books with
Library
magical knowledge.
library of magical books. And he's gonna ask, would you like any miscellaneous books as well in that library?
Yes. It's always good to know. Hey, puppy. Hey, baby.
I'm just writing this down because I had to relay all this information to Ginger, but it won't be much because of that. But I will say though, Edson's gonna have to deal with him being tired because I get tired when I do his campaign when he does on Saturday. So.
Oh, wait, what Saturday are we doing? What?
No, I'm talking about when Edson's campaigns are on Saturdays.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to deal with it because, like, what if something important happens? Like, if you guys get in a big fight, I can't have Eds just like leave in the middle.
Yeah.
So when there's something important, he's gonna have to deal with it. Right now, it's fine because all you guys are doing is just hanging around in the city. Oh, and there is a thing though where he will probably get Urkan say this too. So if he does, then just pretend you didn't know. But or just act like Excellence didn't know. But he had someone send a sending to Urkan, and Urkan, basically the sending is like he's gonna get everyone in the group tomorrow to go to a tavern called Ocean's Tavern in the ocean part of the city, to meet up with the Ocean's Pride, because, well, he'll explain the reasoning. But so that's gonna be happening. Just to let you know. Alright, anyway, and he goes, alright, is there anything else that you would like? And he also goes, and anything else this one, he points up to his head, can help with, because that's his punishment from his mother, but he likes working with me, and I just want him to have something simple.
Something simple.
And Larson goes, yeah, I want to help Dad. Mom thinks it's a punishment, but it's actually fun. And he goes, hush, young one. We don't want your mother to know. Because remember, you're supposed to be in trouble. He sunks down behind him. It's like, I know.
What's simple that a child can do?
And this is the human, like a pure human child boy, by the way.
Would making a bed be simple?
And he's like, for what you look, he's like 10 years old from the look of him. If that helps you
So
figure out.
I guess making a bed wouldn't be that bad, right? I'm thinking of IKEA. What am I?
What are you
So
trying to
probably
say?
not.
Juan, are you trying to say everyone at IKEA are 10-year-olds who make beds?
No, I'm just saying, like a 10-year-old can make something out of IKEA because it's so easy.
I've never been
Alright.
inside of IKEA. I heard there's
Not
actually
either.
a restaurant there that they do sell Swedish meatballs.
Ooh, that's
Which
way cool.
I know. I kind of want to try Swedish meatballs now. I kind of want to try it.
How about decorating the room with like carpet and Actually, no, that's very difficult. Actually, no, you just have to carry a carpet up to the tower and place it somewhere.
Is that what you tell Leo?
Yeah, you can place the grand carpet.
He looks. The son's name's Larkson. He looks down at Leo. Can I, Dad? And Leo kind of goes, yes, that'll be perfect for you. And he like takes his hand, just like rubs the kid's hair. So Larkson put the grand carpet down.
Hey, baby.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go around, ask the other people. I'll probably head over to Vrakoth next.
Alright. Then, you have a good day, then.
He nods. Of course. I feel like it's alright so far. My boys and I already have a lot to work on. He goes, anyway, come on, Larkson. Date's still young. And he walks out. And then you do feel the feeling of someone hugging you behind. And Crouchy goes, well, that was nice.
Yep. It's, well, I should ask for something for you, actually.
Oh, I don't need anything. Besides, you gave, what's her friend's name? Melanie. You gave Melanie and I, you know, some gold to find a house. It should be enough around here.
That's true.
I do appreciate it. I mean, you could have made a little private session room.
I could. The amount of money that I have. I could probably do that.
Well, if you see him again. But don't rush.
Yeah, no problem.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one of your friends will ask for something like that, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's walk around a little bit.
Okay.
And I will say, like I posted, there is flyers going around on here. But we won't do, like, the main stuff of that until I have everyone here.
Yeah, that sounds like a big...
Yeah, but I will show you the thing. And, because I know you probably have a hard time reading cursive, Juan.
Yeah, no, I'll try to.
Well, I mean, I think I have on this one, where it also says on the bottom as well, typed up. There it is. Show players. Show to everyone. You do see all this all around? Where it says, come see performers, put on a show for you. The Chromatic Performers, a traveling dragonborn performing group of all the colors of a dragon. And there's also the Great Wamboozy. He is a traveling wizard who normally performs in taverns, but wanted a shot in the big stage, on the big stage, to show you his amazing talents. And there's also a thing called Battle of the Bards. Bards come on the stage to perform on the stage throughout the festival. But today is when they get to battle their performances to see who is the top bard.
All three of these are great.
She kind of tilts her head at the Great Wamboozy thing. Wamboozy? And there is like a picture of him on the side of a separate flyer where you see this human man who looks like a stereotypical wizard where he's wearing a pointy purple hat with stars, and he's wearing like a robe of stars with a wand. So you can't tell if this guy's fake or legit. You have to see a show to figure it out when it starts.
Yeah. Do you want to watch the
I
man's
mean,
Uzi?
aren't you curious of his? She puts air quotes wizarding talents if he has any.
I would be I would be lying if I said no.
Well, don't lie to me then. You won't get hurt. She just gives like that smile that if looks could kill you, be dead.
God, she's adorable. Okay, let's go.
Juan just remembers the sim I made of her.
Oh yeah. She's pretty.
Where she does have that scar on her eye, by the way. From her days of traveling.
She has the what?
When I made this sim, there's like a scar on her right eye area.
Oh, right, yeah, I seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
Good baby.
My gosh, I'm looking at the pictures, and because of my height mod on my game, it just looks like Excellent's hand is just like in her boob. Juan's like, that's where his hand belongs.
that's where it belongs.
Inside the cleavage.
Mm.
What? Alright. As you're walking around, you do see, like, even though, like, you know the elven cities aren't doing the festival in their city, you do see... Are you eating popcorn, Sam? Sam?
What?
Are you eating popcorn?
Think I'm eating popcorn?
I heard it.
Healthy shit.
I thought you were... You know what? Never mind. Anyways, even though the elven cities are not doing their festival in their city, you do see, like, the familiar shops that you've been to kind of, like, went into Dune City so they can still make a profit. Like, for example, you do see the high elven woman Ilana, where instead she has her actual store, she does have, like, a stand in Dune City where she's selling her enchanted stuff.
Okay.
So if you want to get more enchanted stuff or see if she has anything new, which you do recognize that she does have some new things over there.
You think we could check this stuff out for a little bit?
I don't care. I'm following you.
Alright. We'll just walk over there then.
Alright, you walk over there and you do see Alana, like, trying to... You think artifice this a rain of sort, and she looks over at you. How did her voice go? No, it's you. I did not suspect you. I thought you had all of the magic items that you want from me. Unless you're here to talk about Kitara. If you found out anything over at the Mage's College. So just a reminder. The reason why freaking Arcan has that ring of 3 wishes, along with his necklace of fireball, it's because you guys made a deal that they were going to head over to the Magic College in Arctopia because you guys were going to head over there anyway because the whole ordeal with Fallen-Oth.
Oh, yeah.
And to see what is happening over there, because when Urkin cast Ascending, all he heard was basically like a white noise static. Even though when your mind's busy, you can still talk in your mind on it. And no, it's just white noise. It was like white noise, and you guys don't know why.
Oh, okay.
So you guys made a deal on that, so that's why she's asking. Because I've heard of the Shadow Fae, and she turns and like leans down. And I heard rumors that they were talking about the Mage's College, and Katara's there. So I was hoping you have heard anything.
Yeah, we haven't gone there yet, but we will be there in a bit, though.
Oh.
Do you have anything that can maybe help us with, if there is something dangerous over there? Do you have anything that can help?
Let me see. And she pulls out a little leather-bound book. It's a tiny one, but she pulls it out, and she tries to look over her notes of it. Which I know I wrote it down. Give me a sec. Because I wrote stuff down. I think I wrote in here. I did not. Where did I write it at? I know I wrote it in something. Sorry, one. Hold on. Ah, here it is. I knew it. Anyway, she pulls out her little leather-bound book, licks her finger, turns pages. Let's see here. So you're trying to say you want something helpful on, to find her or to communicate with her or what?
Basically, if there's a danger in there, I want something useful that can help me out. Whether it be through fighting them, or escaping, or maybe even the ability to find her easier.
Well, for escaping, I did get some new stuff around. I don't know if you can wear it, though. It is called an armored draconic wild shape.
An armor to what?
Armored draconic wild shape. Meaning,
And what?
meaning what it does. Give me a sec. I gotta scroll. Got some festival music going. Yeah, okay. Basically, while wearing this armor, you gain some, obviously, armor. You know what? She's gonna explain this. I'm gonna read this to you on. So while wearing this armor, you gain a +2 bonus to AC, and you can understand and speak Draconic. Further, you also gain resistance to a specific damage type depending on the type of dragon the armor was crafted from. You don't know what it is crafted from. Additionally, if you have the wild shape ability, you may add dragon to the list of creature types that you can wild shape into. Further, when you transform into a dragon or any other creature through wild shape, polymorph, or similar magic, the armor of draconic wild shape melds into your new form, forming a scale-like growths in your body, which grant you the bonus to AC and the resistance normally granted by the armor to your new form. So
Can transform into something?
You can basically, if you had the wild shape or polymorph, something like that, then you can put dragon on your list, and depending what this is made of, whether it be fire for brass and gold or red, electricity for blue or bronze, acid for black or copper, whatever this is made out of, copper, black, red, or whatever, you can transform basically in that dragon. You have resistance to basically the breath and other things.
Okay.
I have that if you want to change into a dragon. I had a bunch of new dragon type things that I were tinkering around a bit. I was reading a book of dragon magic and I wanted to see if I can test that out. Let's see here. Well, I also have a Reign of Dragon Domination.
What does that do?
As you look at the ring resembles two dragons interlocked around, and if you wore it around your finger. And she'll explain to you, and I'll just read it to you on. While wearing this ring, you gain the following benefits, okay? You get advantage on persuasion and intimidation checks made against dragons. No dragon can attack or voluntarily bring harm upon you while wearing this ring. Once per week, you can use an action to cast the suggestion spell upon a dragon that you can see. The dragon automatically fails its saving throw. No legendary resistance allowed. The suggestion effect is also extended to last for a week. The maximum range of the suggestion spell is additionally increased to 1,000 feet. You can speak, read, and write Draconic, and there's benefits if you are a dragon, but you're not. If aware of the Reign of Dragon Domination or any of its companions attacks or directly and purposely brings harm to a dragon while within line of sight of the ring is forcibly unattuned from the wearer and ceases to function for 1 month. So,
Okay, Okay, what was the ending part? How does it not function?
Okay, so if the wearer, okay, of the Reign of
Yeah.
Dragon Domination or any of its companions, mean like
Yeah,
your party
Ironclads.
members, yeah, like your party members and everything, like a Zinkas or Vakroth or someone, attacks or directly and purposefully brings harm to a dragon while within line of sight of the ring is forcefully unattuned from the wearer and ceases to function
Okay.
for 1 month.
Okay. Is a really.
I have that in case if you ever came to a dragon, or if it's a dragon polymorphed into a humanoid being, then you can use that. Let me see here. I might have other things. Give me
Those
1
two
minute.
items are great, but I don't know if I'll meet a dragon. Well, maybe. I don't know actually.
Yeah, let's see here. I have a couple of rings that you might need. If you so happen to have to be in combat. I have a ring of evasion and a ring of feather falling. I think you have a ring of feather falling,
I already have
actually.
a ring of feather falling, yeah, I do.
And she goes, but I think I've already given you one.
Yeah.
Let's see here. There is also a ring protection, ring of the ram, ring of telekinesis, ring of genie summoning.
Ooh.
I have a ring of invisibility that might be helpful.
Not super. That's super to me because I already have a spell that can do that.
Well, I will say this. I know I gave your friend a ring of 3 wishes, so you might want to put those wishes into good use. And she closes her book, because I do not have another one. It's going to take me another year to make. That's actually what I was trying to make over there. But let me see what else I have. And she just has, like, a ton of stuff that she's, like, grabbing.
Oh, jeez.
I'm actually going to look at some of the magic items in Tasha's, which now you can look at one if you want.
Like, yeah, I very well could though.
You're welcome.
Big thank you.
Yeah, it's because I got this bot set that the books are white, by the way. They're white books. I love them. And it came with Tasha's, Xanathar's, and the new book that came out, which is Mordecai's Monster Universe, where it has like a bunch of monsters from like the Fae that you can make a character out of, which I think is awesome. And it has like all the other monsters in there. It's amazing. But I'm gonna look at the magic items in there. Let's see. Pretty sure there's magic items in here. Yes, there are. Haha. 117. Ah, here we are. Let's see. Oh, magic items. I'm trying to think. See, I have an arcane grimoire. That's probably not gonna help. I have a Feywild shard. I do have that. One.
What?
Okay, I was just making sure Discord wasn't, you know,
Oh, no,
me.
I was just looking at the book.
Well, I'm glad you like the book, though, Juan. Let's see. I have an arcane grimoire. Let's
Okay,
see.
so what were the first 3 items?
The first 3
The
items.
first item that, yeah.
The first
So,
item was from the Dragon Horde.
Then there was the dragon ring, and then there was the ring of protection.
So the first item was the armor, a draconic wild shape, which let me roll to see what it's made out of. Give me 1 sec. So let's see. So okay, so I had to roll. Let's do this. Oh, I'll roll
I
again.
might just go and grab all 3 of those.
Here we are. Alright, so oh wait. Okay, so it is. So the armor of draconic wild shape is it's a white armor with like silver lining. And she goes, if you want the armor of draconic wild shape, that means you will get resistance to cold. So
Okay.
if you come across a silver or white dragon or any kind, you will not be affected by their breath of burn.
Okay.
But are you able to wear such a thing? The armor is a hide armor. Are you proficient in hide armor? Because I thought like wizards and stuff weren't allowed to wear armor.
Is it a light armor?
Hide? I had to look at the player's handbook on that.
Okay, because I'm proficient in light armor.
I'm pretty sure hide is light armor. It might be medium. Hold on, I gotta grab my player's handbook.
It sounds medium, but hide, I'm pretty sure is lights.
Oh, that's right. Hide is medium armor.
Yes, dang it. Am I can become proficient in medium armor? I think.
I don't think so.
No. Maybe we can train for it, but... Hold on, now I'm curious.
Juan, you thinking?
Yeah, I'm looking at some things.
Alright, well, while you do that, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Why is it so quiet?
Because I'm trying to look for a thing.
I'm back, Juan. What you got for me?
I didn't find anything, so it's well.
She just go. I hope I helped a little.
No, you did.
Is there anything else that you're looking for? Anything special? And she does like kind of dark glances at Karashi and back at you, where Karashi's just like looking at stuff, not paying attention to the dark glance. Unless, and she does lean down and says, unless you already did when you bought a non-enchanted ring.
Oh right, I did buy a ring, did I?
Yeah, you
Oh,
asked
yeah.
if. Yeah, you asked her if. I told you to put it in your inventory thing.
Did I put it in my inventory?
Probably not one.
I don't think I did.
Well, yeah, you asked her if she had any jewelry or rings or anything like that that has
I
not
did,
been
yeah, I remember that.
unenchanted, and she did give you, what was it? It was like a gold band
Gold
with like an emerald
ring.
with like an emerald thing in the middle.
The gold emerald ring. It's not in my inventory, but I have it marked as gray, so I think I already gave it to Karashi.
No, you never gave it to her.
Okay, that was maybe not for me. Well, at least I know now.
Oh, what will Excellence do?
Thinking. 'Cause I'm not gonna say anything in front of a store.
Right. She doesn't expect you to say anything. She just kind of gives you that cocky, high elven, smirk smile.
Yeah. To think of a decent place. This would be the best place. Or maybe not the best.
Do you add?
I'm thinking out loud.
Oh, you're thinking out loud for.
Yeah.
She goes, well, did you not hear? On the last day of the festival, where the other towns and cities have left, the Empress is having a ball gathering for everyone, formal wear allowed. It's a ball formal dance in her palace. Everyone expects to attend and have a good time, and again, formal wear is
No invitation needed?
no invitation needed. The invitation will be when she puts out flyers and announces it once she knows everyone is gone. So, as in the other elven cities, can attend. Formal wear is required, though.
Alright, I can do that.
So, that might be the place. Or the time.
Alright, well, thanks for the advice.
But of course.
I won't be able to buy the armor, but I could probably buy the ring of protection or something else. What was the...
The ring. The ring, it's called Ring of Dragon Domination.
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna try to get that one.
You want the Ring of Dragon Domination?
Yeah.
Alright. That will be, and she has her abacus. That would be approximately 10 gems.
Gems?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, they use gems.
No,
Pretty
she
sure I
does.
have-
They usually don't, but there's a reason on this one, and she does pike up. This one's in gems because it is a wondrous item that no one else can attain, and it's a very powerful ring. So if you don't have the gems, I cannot give you a ring.
I remember we got a thing of gems a while ago. I don't have it in my inventory, I think.
Then you don't have gems.
Gosh dang it.
Or you already used them on something else. Maybe you come back when you have money.
Maybe a simple trade.
I'm sorry, this is a non-tradable item. It's gems or no ring.
Even if I'm willing to trade dragon skills.
Even that's a wonderful gesture. And it makes me question how you attained it or how you survived dragon. But I cannot accept trade on that.
Gosh dang it.
I am sorry. And she does put the
Seriously.
ring back in its old thing, and you know how when people have like those ring boxes and it like closes shut
Yeah.
loud? That's what she basically does.
Massive disappointment over here. I'm gonna have to go back to the ship eventually and see if we have anything.
Did you just say ship? Wrong campaign there, buddy.
Not
That's
a
why
ship,
you're
what's it
thinking you
called?
had gems.
Yeah, that's probably why. Because I remember we had gems on one part, but I guess it's the other campaign.
Yeah, that's in Etsa's, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
I
what's
get confused
Rafiki.
between the two a lot.
That's what's Rafiki. You were offered gems by the Empress when you guys go down to that. Basically, I'm just gonna call it dungeon crawl because it is a dungeon crawl, basically. To those ruins that are in Alora, because with the finding out like why people are disappearing, you're also finding out if there's any hint of like a cult or religion type thing of Lolth down there. Any sign of like Lolth being worshipped or anything like that in there.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll be off.
Very well, take care. As you walk over to Karashi, Excellence, you do see her staring at a building.
Did something that matter?
And she, you stare at the same building and you notice that it's a Dune City orphanage, basically. Where you do see a familiar face. You see Trubel there, where it looks like she brought over some children to, like, enjoy the festival, but probably do other things because she is a keeper of the orphanage in the Shantytown area of Coffinton.
Yeah.
And if you go to campaign, #campaign, and if you go up, if you go up, I'll do this. I'll just reply to it. And I'll at you one. There. If you go over there.
Yeah.
So these are the children, and she's also there with a drow-looking woman who you see having long, black, wavy hair, but on her bangs they're like white waves. And she is holding the drow baby that you see. So there is the drow babies. There's a half-orc, and then Trubel's holding what appears to be a tiefling-looking baby in her arms. You see a dwarven orphan. You see, which I don't know if. Can you roll me a history check for me, please? To see if you know what. Because you just see a pale. Yeah, you just see like a pale white, like really, really, really pale white elf. And I want to see if Excellence knows what that is or not.
No, 15.
Okay, so you do. From your studies, you learned that those pale white elves are pallid elves, or snow elves, and you're kind of confused on that because from what you read, they usually would just stay in the Feywilds. They wouldn't want anything to go to the material plane. So you see her, and you see another tiefling child named right there. He's like a purplish tiefling with red eyes. You see a halfling boy and another drow-looking girl, and you see this weird white-looking tiefling where you just look like she has like her hands wrapped up and everything, her cold, dark black eyes and everything, black horns. Like she's wearing this exact outfit. So,
See?
so those
the
are,
tail looks weird.
yeah, you are very weirded out by that because it looks like there's feathers on the end of it. Croshy's just staring at those kids saying, I just feel bad for orphans, and I see a half-orc girl over there playing with that weird-looking elf, if that's what it is. She is.
They're all a little weird looking.
Excellent.
But that's not a bad thing. There's a tiefling there that.
You see 3 tieflings.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen tiefling with feathers before, but.
Well, why don't we go check on, see the children? She just walks over there. Juan's like, or Excellence is like, I deal with children of Zinkas. I don't. It's like, I deal with Zinkas, this little. I don't know. Does Excellence like kids, by the way?
He doesn't really care too much.
It's like, would he be
kids,
thinking.
okay.
Would he be thinking, like, I had to deal with Zinkas' brats? Do I really want to see these ones?
I just had to deal with them, and now I don't right now, and now I have to deal with even more kids. It's like, oh my god. I'm not smiling or anything, Juan. Just remember, Juan, anything's possible. What could happen? Yes.
Just to get you mentally prepared, even though you'll probably forget. Bless you.
How dare you? Yeah, I'll probably forget.
Excellence ends up with triplets. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god. even Excellence doesn't know the power that he has.
Anyways, she goes over to them, and then True Belle, the Tabatsi woman, where her daughter. Oh crap! What's her daughter's name? Tree Blossom. That's what it was. Tree Blossom, or Blossom, or Belle, or True for short, as you guys call her. She goes, well, hello, Excellence. I saw Vakrot a few days ago. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
I am good. How are these kids?
Well, we had more kids than ever at the orphanage in Compton, where there wasn't any room, and I'm trying to figure out which kids to leave here, and it's hard. I've grown so attached to them. I definitely want to leave Fia and Tsunami. And she just, as she gestures, because you saw the names of them, she gestures Fia, which is the Pallet Elf, and Tsunami, which is the half-orc girl. Trying to keep them together, and then I don't want to leave the Drow children after what happened. And, the Drow woman kind of nods on that. She's like, I agree. We don't want that happening again. I certainly wouldn't want it to happen to Rumbisu. And I will say that name does click for Excellence. Like, you've heard that name before.
What was the name? Ruby Sue?
Rune Bisu. Here, I'll type it for you on. I'll type in Roll20.
Okay.
Rune Bisu. That name does strike a chord to you. Like, you've heard that name before.
Oh. Ruby Sue. And who is this Ruby Sue?
She looks over. Rumbisu Mildrarian? That is my daughter. I am her mother. My name is Isana Mildrarian. How do you know my daughter? And she gives like a death glare to you.
I don't know. I'd heard that name before.
Would you like to roll an intelligence check to see?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, one.
intelligence, which is this one. My god, even with his god tier intelligence, you can't figure it out.
Juan, what's happening tonight? This is supposed to be your birthday D&D. Hi, Mom.
Excellency does not want to comply with me.
Aw, that'd be cute.
You gotta think about what you want on a canvas. You can get your, on Google, start look at your pictures. Or show you how I'm gonna do a black background.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm playing one of our ocean one. Remember that sunset?
Oh,
before?
yeah.
Put in my bathroom or something. Oh my god, I like the one where I'm walking. It's far away and yellow.
Yeah.
And I'm walking on the beach. I like that one. I'm gonna try that one. Not right now.
Sorry about that. Okay, so you rolled a 13. Let me see something here, Juan. Like I said, Juan, it's your birthday D&D. You're supposed to roll good. Okay, well. So, for what you heard on that name, you heard Fallenoth keep mentioning that name before, and also Zinkas.
I'll have to talk to them about it later.
Well, it's gonna be much later.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be until you all go to the morning thing, which I could still roleplay with you on that with Fallen Up, but that'll be a little later.
Okay.
Anyway, so answer me. How do you know Ruby Sue?
Oh, yes, my friends were talking about her.
Who are your friends?
Rakroth and... What's the
Vrak.
name that she... What's the name that she would probably know? Oh, she knows Rakroth, never mind.
Well, you don't know if she knows Rakroth. You don't know if they met or not. Well, actually, no. I disregard. I lied on that. You actually would, because Truebell literally said that she saw Rakroth a few days ago, and you're kind of thinking that because it seems like this lady, this drow woman, is helping Truebell, taking care of the kids, that obviously she had been there. Either that's when they met or what. So.
Yeah, Rakroth. I'm guessing you know him?
Oh,
From
yes.
your reaction.
Yes, I met him a month ago. When he went into Coffington. When we only had Elegant and Stalkwolf at the orphanage. But I came over to tell because that's when True here was literally deathly ill. True goes, yes, I was. It was a bad time. But yes, I know of Rakroth. Alright then, I won't kill you where you stand. Krosh is like, oh, I know you didn't just say that to my man. And the drow will...
We're good. No need.
Excellent, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You really sure, my Boka?
Good.
Do you want to know what that means? It's orc. Would you like to know?
Yeah.
I basically called you my bottom. She gives like a smirk on that.
Oh. No. Wait, did I get pegged? What happened?
She was the power top one. You basically got
Oh, right.
power top one. I think Sam will even understand what that is. Is Sam's here. Anyways. So yeah, that's what she's meaning. Her bottom. I'll be calling you that till... Well, I'll probably be calling you that till the day we die. Don't worry. Don't worry. No other people know except people who know orc and, you know,
People
other
that
orcs.
Know, we'll just know.
Or other orcs, and they'll probably laugh at you, and let's just hope you're not around a evil orc tribe or anything.
Oh, man. This is how you see some worlds explode.
Truebell goes, so what brings you over here in the Dune City Orphanage area?
Oh, we were just stopping by, just seeing things.
And Karashi does head over to the half-orc girl and the pallet elf. And she does seem to be talking to the half-orc girl and orc. And for what you've seen, it looks like that they were, I want to say soccer ball, but I don't know what kind of ball they would have during this time period. So it's just a ball, basically. You saw them, like, kicking around on it, and then she was joining in on them.
Oh god, she likes kids.
And Truebell kind of like, who is that woman, Excellence? I don't think I remember seeing her in your traveling party.
Yes, well, we're...
It's just like, she likes kids. Time to run!
Yes, well, words. Well then, so, like, what happened to the other kids?
Well, let's see. I guess I'll start from the beginning, from when we first met, you know. Zinkas, as you know, adopted Aaron, Fallen Out and Sadrai, which I heard that they're doing wondrously well, and I'm glad on that. The halfling children, you actually might see them around here. The fellow, tavern keeper of Quincy's Tavern, Quincy, he adopted the halfling children.
Oh, okay.
So he's around here, just letting them enjoy the festival. I think this is actually the last day, because I think I overheard him saying that he needed to get back to his tavern. Let's see, and after that, we had a couple more kids that came in, which was Elegant and Stalkwolf, which, yeah.
That's what I got.
Sorry about that. Next we had Elegant and Stalkwolf, and they were there, and then Vrakov came over, and I guess he saw something in Elegance, and she's an interesting one. She's a I'm pretty sure you saw her traveling with Vrakov. She's a dragonborn, but she has more human features, because her mother was a human, and her father was a red dragonborn. Until, well, anyway. And then Stalkwolf was a wood elf who we found who was raised by wolves, which is why he was called Stalkwolf.
Oh, okay.
And then they got adopted by Vrakos, as I said. And then once that happened, a day later, just a big thing happened in Coffington, where all of a sudden we got it first started off with the two babies. They were just in little baskets, and it was perfect timing too, because Isan and I, we just got little bassinet, basically like crib type things, basically. We got a couple of those, so I guess that was fortunate. They're boys. She gestures over to the drow baby that Isana is holding. His name is Zariel. And this little tiefling guy, and you see he's like a lightish pinkish, which you know that he'll turn like a red tiefling when he gets older. This little guy, his name is Valmos. And then we thought, okay, no big deal. 2 babies, that's fine. But then we got Tsunami and Fia came. And then we had Caitlin, who I guess her name is Caitlin Evikin from what she told us, the dwarven child. And then another tiefling, Zloris, came, and then halfling child, Davrik Fogfoot, as his name is. And then the other drow girl, Decima. And then we got the other tiefling girl, Zespira, which she doesn't like to be around anyone, and she always keeps her hands wrapped up like that. And she's talking about that white tiefling that you found looked weird looking. It's the one Zespira.
Yeah.
It just all happened all at once, and the orphanage got crowded, and we didn't have enough beds, and I don't want to have to put through what the other children, like Aaron and Sadra and them, and halfling girls having to basically sleep on mats on the floor.
Yeah, I get it.
I didn't want to have to do that to them, so when I heard about the festival and then I contacted the Dune City Orphanage here, but now I'm trying to figure out which two to keep here. I don't know.
Here. Do you need, like, gold or something?
It's not gold that I need. They agreed to take a couple of the children for
Okay.
extra room. It's just, I don't know which two, because I know Fia and Tsunami want to be together, but they love Kafetin, even though it's a horrible city, but they call that home, which is hard. And then I don't want to leave the Drow kids because something happened that was very terrifying. But now it's hard to keep the kids over here since a red dragon came flying over.
So it would be safer to take them somewhere else or something.
There's nowhere else. This is the only safe city. And then Karashi goes,
Yeah. Okay.
Lo vi a mi hijo, yo cumplí muchos años.
Let me see you. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go say bye.
okay, that's fine. So how are you, Sam? This night?
Alright, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. So Karashi does pipe up, and she goes, we'll take Tsunami and Fia.
What?
And Truebell just goes, really? And Karashi's like, yeah. Edson says he has money. Might as well do something nice. So we'll take them, and then you don't have to worry about leaving 2 children at the orphanage.
I suppose I can maybe call that guy's favor and maybe make him an addition to the buildings that I wanted.
No, she was saying Tsunami, the half-orc girl, and Fia.
I know,
which...
but what I'm talking about is talking to the guy about, like, since he's making me a library and something else.
Oh, okay. You're talking about Leo.
A kid's room, yeah. I could maybe ask him for a kid's room and maybe another room so we can kind of treat it as a house. So they at least have some nice place to live with us.
So are you sure? I feel like this is the 3rd time you adopted from me. Or at least in your group.
Yeah.
Crush's like, yeah. That's like, yeah.
Excellent.
Sam!
Like, the only reason he's taking these kids are just because of Karashi.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't really want them, but I guess I have to do something.
So, well, Essence, pay the woman whatever price they are. She looks over at Trubel. What's the price? Well, and Trubel does speak up. It is 1,000 per child, so that'd be 2,000 gold pieces.
2,000 gold?
Yes. If you want, you could do what you could do what Vrackroth is doing. He gave me...
Wait.
He is doing payments from, like, Elegant and Stalkwolf. If you like, I could do that for you as well. But I will need a starter payment right now.
Why are these kids so expensive?
One, adopting children is expensive.
Yes, but, like, that is maddening.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's how Zinkas and
Maybe
Vrackroth...
that's why you can't get rid of your kids, because they're so expensive.
She kind of gives a sad... Does Excellent say that?
No.
About to say, because she would give a sad look and said it's not their fault because Cofton raises their prices. Remember?
Jeez.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember that at least, but like...
Yeah, that's why. And even though she's not in Cofton, she's still a resident in Cofton, and she still has
a tax that she can never run away from. Jeez.
And Crush is like, he could do a payment thing, can't you? Excellent.
I can't shake off those puppy eyes. Oh my god.
Those yellow eyes.
Soul.
I know, those yellow eyes just like looking at you. Towering over you. Certain things.
I guess suppose I can give you some sort of starter payments. What would 100 gold be a good starter price?
That's a good thing. That's a good price. So let me write down this. So excellent. 2,000 gold pieces.
Oh god, I have
minus
depth now.
minus what? 200.
Yeah.
200.
So now I only have 95 gold. I'm gonna have to crowdfund.
So you owe 1,800 gold pieces left.
Jeez.
Make sure you write down your debt of 1,800 gold pieces left for children.
Yep. 1,800. Debt.
I love how you said debt.
Yeah, because it is at this point. It's gonna kill me.
Oh, poor Excellence.
It's got roped in because Excellence has no self-control when it comes to stinging Karashi.
You had
like,
no
okay.
idea. I need to also write. I need to write down Vrackroth's because I pinned it, so I need to write down. I wrote down somewhere, but I lost it. So 2,000 gold minus. He gave her 300 when they last saw. So he owes 1,700 gold pieces left.
1,700. He's already ahead of me.
Just wait till you get your payment from Trestra if you do. Oh my gosh, that's a blast from past, Sam. And the Crush like, just think about it, Excellence. Whenever you go on travel and leave, little old me by myself, I could at least have someone to talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, it all works out, I guess.
Because you had to leave little old me, and she just like bats her eyes and just gives you the eyes.
Oh, God. It hurts.
God.
Yes. Let me know.
Oh. It's like, Crushy, no, don't do that. I mean, I have Melanie too, but she hasn't really spoke since. Never mind, not gonna say in front of them. She's gonna go over to Fia and Tsunami, and so is Truebell. And Truebell does give Valmos, the Tiefling baby, to a helper at the Dune City orphanage, and you know who this person is. You know her. You love her. It's Urkan's fiance, Miss Priscilla.
So,
But she does not look happy.
Is she like, does she look like overworked or something?
No, she's just, you just see her just not looking happy right now. She does take Valmos, but it's not towards the children or anything. She just, and I'm gonna guess you did say hi to her. And she just like basically gives you a death glare. And then just goes back to walking away.
Okay, I can see she's not in the mood. Nah, whatever, none of my business.
Oh, you'll find out. And Truebell does go to Tsunami and Fia and be like, well, you two, you have just been adopted. Not fully, but you are adopted. And Fia goes, with her bright, you see these bright green eyes holding a, basically kind of like a Raggedy Ann doll. Gets her eyes widen, those green eyes with her cute little bow hair. She's my favorite, if you could tell. She's cute. Look at that picture. It's adorable.
Which one is she?
It's the here. Here one.
Yeah, sorry, there's just a lot of pictures and it's hard to...
No, it's fine. Fia. This one. Look at this. Look at this adorableness.
Which chat?
I added Juan, is your Discord broken?
I don't think so. What?
It's in #campaign. I added you. Do you want me to just send you the picture one?
Well, is it...
All you have to do is just click.
Just let me see the picture. No, don't do this to me.
I think your Discord's acting Discord right now, Juan.
It might be. It might be.
It might need an update there. Here, I'll just do this. Copy. Okay. Here we are. Copy link. There we are. One. Message. Boop. Boop. And a boop.
Let me see my babies.
That is
Oh my
Fia.
god.
That is
She's
Fia.
adorable.
Hold on. I'll give you a picture of Tsunami. Which, how to spell Fia's name is literally Fia. So you might want to write that down.
Okay.
And
I'll
then
probably...
this is Tsunami, which she is spelled Sunami. So like tsunami, but take out the T.
Wow.
That is her.
Adopted. Okay, what was the first girl's name?
Here. Fia is the
Fia.
pallid elf. That's how you spell her.
Okay, and then the other one?
And then Tsunami, which is the half orc.
Yeah, I'm putting it down on allies and organizations just so I at least know their names.
Well, yeah, they're your adopted children, and I will give you adoption papers for them because she would have gave you those.
Me? There we go.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Fia gets all wide-eyed with her bright, beautiful green eyes. Goes, really? And then she gestures over to Karashi. And you just see both of them have like a gleam of happiness on their face.
Well, I mean,
Fia does look over to you. And she runs over to you. Daddy! And she just gives you a hug.
oh god, oh no.
And she just looks up at you, all smiling.
I'll give her
like
a little.
Looking like she's about to cry, lol.
I'll give her a little smile.
Why do I feel like it's one of those smiles you see on cartoons where it's like trying to smile, but it's that cringy, creepy smile look, like you're looking like a troll face.
Oh my god.
Is it like that, Juan?
He's just trying to smile.
Roll deception. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you, Juan, maybe. And then Crush is like, well, look at that. Slants, we have a little family.
It feels kind of nice, I guess.
She does look over and sees Priscilla, and she goes, and you do hear her speaking in Orc. And then Priscilla does perk up and look over. And it's almost like, because I know you don't know Orc, it's kind of like if like they're yelling, like in a yelling match, like trying to get in a fight. But then afterwards, you see them laughing on the end, and then Karashi speaks back in comments like, "Can't believe Priscilla, you son of a bitch! I haven't seen you in a while." So it goes, "Well, I just been busy. Haven't been out in the woods in a while."
Oh wait, I'm gonna comprehend languages.
Oh, you wanted to see what they were saying in Orc?
Yeah, just gotta do that.
Okay. So you basically hear Cross. She goes, "Hey, Elf, you old slut, why don't you go back to where you came?" And then there's like, Priscilla like saying like, "You know, you're as green as the vomit that I make because of the child I'm carrying." And that's when they laughed at each other. Like, that's what they do. They kind of.
Okay.
That's why I say they kind of pick back and forth. And when Karashi speaks back in common, that's when you hear like, "I haven't seen you in a while," and then Priscilla's like saying that she was busy, hadn't been out about in a while, and she goes, "So, baby, you're carrying a child?" And Priscilla like gets blushy. Well, yes, I recently am engaged, and it's from a half elf named Urkan. I call him my Kadan. He's been so sweet and nice to me. And she does like get kind of sad, and she does say something Orc. How long does your comprehend languages last, Vaughn?
Let me. I'm just gonna put it over there so we can all read it.
All. It's only you and I, Juan, out of the whole group.
Oh yeah.
For duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface. You have to touch her? Takes about a minute to read on a one. Comprehend languages. This is for text. Oh, wait. You understand the literal meaning of any spoken language? Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm reading the... Okay. So, it takes about a minute to read, but it doesn't say... Okay. So, I'm gonna... So, it's fine.
It's up to you then.
I will say you do hear it. It's still going on. Because it says a minute to read, so I'm going to say it's a minute to hear, and a minute it's like 10 rounds in combat. If I remember correctly,
Yeah.
That's what
There's
Ginger
something.
has said. So she does say to Karashi and Orcs, like, although he's nice, and I do love and care for him, but no offense to his party, but I'm so tired of them always wanting his help. Once again, we got a sending last night when he and I were trying to be courtly, and he gets a sending saying that in the morning he's heading over to the Ocean Tavern for something that doesn't pertain to him. He's told them many times that he just wants to help me. I'm already gonna lose him when he goes traveling with them. Now they want to take him away when he's here? And she does look sad on that. And Karashi slowly turns her head and glares at you.
Please don't, no!
And then she goes, Priscilla, you wouldn't mind that you take my children, Fia and Tsunami, for a second? So I need to have a little chat with her, with Excellence. She gives you a look. And she said that in Orc, by the way, not knowing that you're comprehending languages.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear anything.
As you're sweating bullets, probably.
Oh god, help. Oh jeez, oh no, I don't know what's gonna happen.
She walks up to you, and
No.
she grabs you on the arm, and can I have a strength saving throw?
Strength.
Why do I have a feeling
yes.
Excellent strength is no bueno?
It's okay. It's a 13, so like I have
Okay.
+1 in this. My arm went limp.
You are forcibly being dragged out of the orphanage into an alley area where you got thrown at the wall, not to hurt you, but she throws you at the wall and she puts her, you know how you see where their hand is like on the side? It's like, and she goes, so Priscilla, my old friend and experimental person, we won't get into that. If you know what I mean on this. But...
Yeah, the minute you said experimental.
We won't get into that. Tell me something very interesting that she's basically engaged to one of your party members, Urkan, and you guys keep taking her away from him.
Well,
explain Excellence, and you hear knuckles cracking, each one on the hand.
Alright, to be fair, I never asked for his help, specifically.
Yes, but you didn't ever stop the others from asking help, now did you?
I don't think I... Oh, God. Oh, God, I have to think of one thing.
For what? For Excellence?
This is like alley. This is gonna either end with me dead or something else. I don't know.
Him dead on the floor. Her taking the adoption papers, taking the kids, be like, I'm out here with my kids.
Yeah, good luck with that dep.
Wow, one.
That could have really went really bad with that one, but
Tick-tock.
we might be all meeting again soon, so we could try and persuade everyone to not get his help.
What is it that you're meeting for?
I believe we are. I forget where we're going.
Yeah, I'll say, because I'll say Urkan basically send everyone ascending on this, basically.
Okay.
Because I know Ginger probably would have Urkan do that. If not, I could be wrong, and we'll say he did it another way. But you would find out at some point anyway. You're going to... Actually, let me think. Because I'm trying to think, like, maybe this is how Excellence finds out and he's, like, confused, you know? Like, maybe Urkan didn't say anything yet? I know, because...
I'm going to use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead. I know what I'll do. I know he's sleeping, but... I'm gonna get a drink, Sam, so if Juan comes back, you let him know. I'm back. Juan must be still using the restroom. What to do?
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine, Juan. If you had to use the restroom, you have to use the restroom. So this is why I thought about Juan.
Yes.
So this is what we'll do. We'll say Urkan did message everyone about it, but if whenever excuse me, Ginger and I like roleplay as Urkan between him and Priscilla, turns out differently, like if he didn't message everyone, like if it turns out different, then we'll say that he got confused, if that makes any sense. Okay, so continue when she asks what's this meeting for, and what it was is you meet at an Ocean's Tavern, going to basically meet the Ocean's Pride people for Sadrai, basically.
Well, I don't know if I am able to say a lot about it, but we are meeting some important people.
How important? And does it pertain to him?
All I can recall is it has something to do with the Ocean's Pride.
She just tilts her head. Ocean's Pride.
Yes.
Never heard of them.
They're supposedly important, but that is all I can say.
Probably.
Unfortunately.
Well, I don't keep up with. It sounds like a pirate type guild thieves or whatever, so I don't keep up with that trash. The point is, the reason I'm asking is because Priscilla's hurt, and she told me that she's carrying a child.
Oh no.
She's hurt, and because she wants to be with him, and you guys, whether it's you or anyone else in your little group, keep taking him away from her. And she told me that he's already going to travel while she's bearing already, which she
Does
understands.
he know?
Yeah, Juan, you knew that she was pregnant.
No, I mean, does he know?
I don't know. She might just woke up before him and just left without saying a word because she's probably at her breaking point. I mean, by whatever gods are watching, Excellence, I mean, come on. The woman told me that he's already going to be traveling while she's bearing.
Who
And you're not
doesn't
going
know?
to see him. And who knows what you'll face. You might die. I'm worried for you. I'm not carrying any kids of you. Well, that we know of.
Yeah.
Do you not think I'm not worried shitless?
No, I mean we're adventurers. That kind of thing is always a risk.
Yes, but I was worried even when you told me that you were going to head over to fucking Dice Town. Because you met Karashi and... Actually, you met Karashi and Dune... in the Dune Town area. Bar area.
Yeah.
Now that I remember correctly. Wait,
Yeah, it was like some stables. If I remember.
wait, no. No,
It
you
was,
did
like,
meet
some
her.
stable area.
You met her in D. Town Tavern. That's where. Because that's where she basically was getting abused and everything. Yeah.
I thought it was a.
No, you met her in D. Town.
Okay.
Where
Because
it was-
I remember it was some stables. We were looking for like a horses or something.
She was working in those actual stables. Because remember,
Yes,
you
that's what
went
it
there
was.
to get horses
Yeah.
to try to catch up with Sadrai when he did his little bolt and run. So I was worried shit when I first met you at the freaking D-Ragged Town's tavern area. It was either the Silver Satyr or the Black Satyr, I can't remember. It's one of those. At the Black Satyr, we'll go with that. And you're going to Dice Town of all places, so I was worried, and we weren't even an item at that time. So, for her to say that this is someone calling, in my orc tribe, calling someone Kadan, which means heart in the orc language, that is the most powerful thing ever. The only thing she's missing is getting a dragon's tooth and carving it down into half a heart and wearing it, and him wearing the other half. Now that is true love right there. But I know with her bearing, even though as orcs we would, or even half orcs, we would just fight even if we were pregnant or not. But she's an elf, I had to remember that. So I know.
Sounds like we need to find him and maybe convince him to maybe stay or something.
Well, let him figure it out. And I'm saying that as Karashi and as DM because Ginger's not here.
Yeah.
That's the
I
only
think-
downside.
Yeah, that's unfortunately there's not much we can do right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to end it right there. I don't want to get
Okay.
too far into this because obviously, of course, freaking Ed had to bring Zinkas and or Urkan into it when Urkan's not here. It's like, really? Ed's really? And then
It's,
that's
it's a little thing, you know. We're gonna have to take a big